Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations and the Lightworkers and Earth Angels Academy and Study Hall. And this is the weekly energy foresight for December 6th through the 12th. Working our way right through December and into 2021. But continue to offer 2020 that compassion, love, and thankfulness so that we can make 2021 beautiful and bright. And remember those challenges and those setbacks and all of that stuff that went on through 2020. We learned from it and we were able to grow from it. So just take that and just thank 2020 and the energy of 2020 so that we can start off a new year bright and beautiful. All right, so for this month, I've been taking cards from the Gilded Tarot Royale, which is by Ciro Marchetti and Barbara Moore, which is a great deck. And this week's card is the Magician. And the message from the Magician is, what a magical month already. This week, the Magician opens the way for you to hone your skills. You have the power inside you, so put all doubt and fear aside. The sooner you acknowledge your gifts, messages, and talents, the quicker you'll realize your goals, dreams, wishes, and desires. It's time to believe in your inner magic. And that is exactly what you need to do this week. We may find that there's setbacks and we may find that there's issues that arise, maybe old fears or old patterns that come up and seem to want to keep us just kind of stuck in the quagmire. But just know you can hone in on your skills, your messages, your gifts, and your talents. You can tap into the inner magician. Find the courage to expand yourself, to allow yourself to grow, and sense that your goals, dreams, wishes, and desires are for your taking. They're for your highest and best good. And you can get those by sharing your gifts, messages, and talents. How easy would that be? Just being yourself will allow the universe to create the space for manifesting what it is you truly desire. That's all you need to do. Just step out of that fear just for a little while and see what's on the other side. I bet you'll be surprised. So for the first part of the week, which is midweek, that is the 6th through the 9th, we're looking at the Angel of Balance. And these cards are from the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So this is the first part of the week, which is Monday or Sunday through Wednesday, the 6th through the 9th, is the Angel of Balance. Now, this card is interesting because a lot of times when we go and do things, we put our whole self into one thing. This is asking us to create a balance, to create that space of feeling calm, because when we are out of balance, there seems to be a little bit of chaos, or maybe there's some sluggishness, some not active moments. But creating that space of balance really helps the manifesting to really get kicked into high gear. By being balanced, it allows us to stay grounded. It allows us to stay in a healthy boundary situation. And that is needed so that we can keep our energy high, so that we can go about our business and we don't need to worry about it. If you're finding that there's a little bit too much chaos, if there's a little bit too much negativity, a little bit too much of just kind of not feeling guided in one way or another, call on the Angel of Balance or call on your spirit team for guidance and suggestions. That way it can lift you up and actually help you carry on. So for the end week, and that is Wednesday through Saturday, so the 9th through the 12th, the end week, we have hostilities. And as you can see, it feels like we're taking up armor. We're taking up the sword and we're needing to be almost very assertive because maybe we're having aggression thrown in our way. This is more of an overt where we can really see where these hostilities are coming from. We know where they're coming from, and it may be just from within. It may be that we're creating this hostile environment for us to really shine our light. It can be as easy, which isn't truly easy, because when we're having to work with our own fears or our own feeling of inability or unworthiness, it's kind of difficult, but we're working with ourself and our own viewpoints. And so it's a learning experience. It's a challenge to overcome. But it could be that this overt aggression is coming from someone on the outside. So just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your environment. And this could be in your family or your extended family, or maybe in a workplace like a coworker or boss or someone like that. Just be aware and just be in the mindset where you may need to say no. You may need to stand your ground. You may need to be assertive. You don't need to go into the aggressive sort of space, because that aggression is coming towards you. And by offering more aggression, then that kind of, cancels each other out and nobody can listen. But be assertive. Know who you are. Know what you stand for, and know that you can actually say no. When you are able to do that, what you're telling the universe is, I don't want any more of this kind of energy thrown at me. When you're able to stand in your power, tap into that solar plexus and really tap into that power, the courage within, that inner magician, that inner lion or lioness, really tapping into that space. What you're saying is, I'm not going to allow this anymore. I'm not going to allow the aggression towards me anymore. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be assertive, not aggressive, assertive, and have healthy boundaries. And that is good. That will actually help create that balance in your life, because when we're out of balance, it just doesn't feel good. And so being in that space of balance also helps you hone in on your skills of delivering your gifts, your messages, and talents. And it could be that there needs to be a change, and we'll need to tap in and really work on using that courage so that you can get out of that aggressive environment or that not healthy environment. So just know that this may come up at the end week, but know the work that you're doing throughout the rest of the week is going to prepare you for having that balance, knowing that we have this maybe coming up and being able to work with it. Now, if you've done a lot of the work previous, then this energy, this aggressive energy, may not feel so aggressive, and it also may not feel so out of balance, out of whack, because you're able to stand your ground. You've already done that work. But just know, if you have to stand your ground, you have to tap into that inner courage. There's so many ways that you can do that. And the way will be open for you to do that as well. The way will be shown so that you can actually stand your ground, stand in your purpose, and really, really be able to honor yourself and your position on this planet. So great week, very enlightening, very maybe challenging a little bit, but you're up for the challenge, I know. And as we're working our way through the end of 2020, this will just help propel you into an awesome 2021. All right, you take care. Have a fabulous week. And as always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.